everybody, Mike with M&M Prospecting here. We're going to do a little review of the Pocket Claw. I have my water with a little bit of dish soap in it. Kind of ran out of jet dry. So I bought the Pocket Claw fall of last year. I have really enjoyed it, and I've seen a lot of people the other night on Flash in Your Pan questioning the product. I really like the product, and I'm also going to do a review on the Kenia quarter pounder, which was a giveaway win that I won last fall. So with that said, we're going to tear into this bag and we're going to use the Pocket Claw. Nice looking stuff there. You can see there is some dark material, a little bit of heavies, but we're going to probably do this in two runs. I poured a little bit much out there. So with the Pocket Claw, we're going to make sure it's all stratified out.
Stratified and satisfied.
It says keep the gold claw in the water, going back and forth gently and then tipping forward. And I don't know if you can see this, but everything is down in those riffles, and all of them heavies are starting to line up towards the front. So with that being said, we'll just keep giving it a shake. And I don't know if you can see it, but it is slowly starting to roll off the front. You have to keep this thing submerged so that it works properly. Just a nice slow rhythm, back and forth. I'm sure I'm going slower than the manufacturer says that you can go. But I'm slowly tipping forward and working that material off. And I'm sure some of those bigger rocks are still in there because they're trapped behind the big riffle. So the manufacturer says, but you can see there's black sands up in here that you can bring it all right back. Going back into the water. Brought everything back. Now I'm going to start tipping back forward. Always helps to have a good firm grip on your Pocket Claw. And the way these things are designed is really cool. Now see, I'm trying to bring it all back into the pan, and I've still got black sands up in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work that stuff. As you can see, everything run down in it to hit this lip and then go right back into the corners of your pan. So it's very cool to have a trap like that. I'm going to bring some of this larger material out of here, keeping everything underwater. And yes, I have a safety pan, so anything that I might lose is going to be in the bottom of my pan. Right now, I'm getting just some of these bigger rocks out just to make this demonstration just a little bit easier and a little quicker. You don't have to always do this, because on the other side of the pan, there's riffles on this side as well. use it the same way. Stratify your material, keep a good firm grip, and then as you work the material back and forth, you can slowly see it start to come down the riffles. So while it is working, if you keep it submerged, you can see it just slowly working off. Alright, I'm going to stop there. As you can all tell, I worked it down pretty far. So now, and just from a quick reveal, there's gold in that bag. You can see that. So with that, I'm going to add the rest of this bag. I'm going to go ahead and fill my pan up with some liquid. I'm going to shake the rest of this in. Kenia quarter pounder. Yep, Kenia quarter pounder. I'm going to go back to the other side with the big riffles. And I'm going to start working it off. Everything's nice and stratified in there. Some of those bigger rocks will get caught on that front riffle, so that's part of the reason why I like to bring it back, and then something that's large like this, just kind of pick it out, because they will catch on those big riffle, that big riffle up front, and then it just lay there and water while the other stuff is going out. I'm just taking my time here. This is not a real, it can be a fast process, but I don't really want to push the process. Alright, so now I believe I'm ready to go to the other side. I've got a lot of that material out of there. So, as you all can watch, that water comes up, cleans the riffles out, and it rolls right down to the edges, right back in the pan. See how that comes across on that side? And it just washes everything right down that riffle and right back in the pan. So now I'm going to dump this off. Give it a little shake. Pour some of this off here. Rock. Get some of these bigger rocks out of here. And if you'd like, I will do an extra part on this video just to show the tailings in here to see if I did miss something. In case I was tipping too fast, because if you do tip it too fast, you will blow out material. Alright. Seems like I've got pretty much all my bigger rocks out of there now. So now I'm going to go back to using the smaller riffles on the other side. Good firm grip, back and forth motion, and you can see how it just starts to roll right up the front of that pan and right off. It's a good side-to-side motion. And I'm still holding some of this material in here. So now, let's see what we're left with. There's a few big rocks left in there, so I'm going to pick those out. And the good thing is about this is you can see the gold in there. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and work this material down. Girls, stop it. Oh, hush. I'm going to go ahead and try and work this down just a little further. Get some more of this black sand off of here.
You should be able to clean it completely out.
And there is the gold that I captured. A lot of that black sand is gone out of there.
Wash it back and turn it
So
again.
does the gold claw work? Yes, it does. Did I lose anything? We'll find out here in a few minutes, because I will take a break. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that gold is going up to that big riffle, and it's just sitting there. I've got 90% of that black sand out of there. Now, another nice feature is you get everything back in the bottom of your pan, and then you go to the other end on the pocket claw, roll everything forward. I'm going to stratify everything down into that corner, pour it off, just like a regular pan. I'm going to sit here and, just like a regular pan, I'm going to sit here and watch that black sand, but just like that, you can almost lose a piece of gold. That's the only fault. I'm going a little fast with this, but I am seeing the black sand slowly coming off of there. Well, I'm keeping an eye on those couple pieces of gold.
I'd move those back and then redo it. You got a little crazy with it.
Just slowly up and down. And I can watch that black sand just roll out of there. I'm going to re-stratify it again.
That one piece of gold wants to move forward.
Well, that's a nice piece of gold right there. Sometimes you got to move your gold to get the black sands to let go.
Alright. I would move it again. You're making me nervous.
Mama says she's nervous, so we'll get everything back in the corner again.
Hmm.
Get everything re-stratified.
Hmm.
That one piece is definitely trying to roll on out of there. See, I got it set up against one of those riffles now. It's not wanting to move, so now I'm able to work some of this sand. This is a little bit more time consuming than just doing it the other way. But with that said, I can put it in the pan and do the backwash. And as you can see, everything is coming down the pan. There's no real swirl motion or anything to it. It's just back and forth. I'm going to move that with my fingers just a little bit so that I can get some more of that black sand loosened up. But as a gold panner, we all know that sometimes gold will move, and we all move it right back there where it's supposed to be. But as you can tell, that black sand is still rolling out of there. So we'll give a little shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
And we'll get some more of that sand out of there. Just a simple back and forth motion. And you guys can see that that gold is pretty well sitting right where it wants. The black sand is coming around it. Give it another little move here. Move that around a little bit. More of that black sand disappearing, guys. Alright, now you guys probably are going to ask, how small will it catch? If you look down in there, you can see that one small flake there is probably, I'm going to say probably a 30 mesh, maybe smaller, maybe a 50 mesh. But the gold claw did catch that little flake of gold. And as you can tell for the other end, it's still just black sands. And yes, the tap works with this. Just tapping that gold right on over here to the other side. And I'm going to give a look here in the sunlight. And as you can tell, that black sand is pretty well gone. Am I happy with that? Yeah, but I think I want to get a little bit more of that out of there. So there is your gold, guys. Tapping and bumping on the other side. There's hardly any black sand in there whatsoever. So I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to snuffer this up. Then I'm going to go through these cons to see if I did miss anything or lost anything. Do I believe I did? No, I don't think so. So I'll start drying this gold out. We'll be back with a clean pan and all the tailings back in the pan to see if we lost anything. So we'll be back. Alright, and we're back. Alright, now what I've done here is got a clean pan, some dishwashing liquid in it, and we're going to check the pocket claw with my old green pan. I like my Martin green pan, so
Hush, girls.
we're going to go through this. This here we should be able to go pretty quick with, so see if I missed anything. I was on Flashing Pan the other night. He had the makers of the Gold Claw on there, which was really cool, and I've seen a lot of people were asking about, you know, the Gold Claw. So I figured, well, what better way than to demonstrate it other than just show you guys what it's about. You know, this is my experience with it. And I did find out the other night while on the show that the makers of the Gold Claw is coming out with a 5-gallon bucket Gold Claw. So what they're saying is you can dump a 5-gallon bucket of material in this Gold Claw, and he says he can classify that out and have it all the way down to very small materials in 45 seconds, 40 seconds. That's pretty bold in my book. That's a lot of material to reduce down in 40 seconds and still leave the gold behind. Do I believe in the product? Yeah, I do. Gold Claw makes a really good product, and as I just showed y'all, you know, I took my time with it. I wasn't pushing real hard. That was just a 1/4 pounder in the pocket claw, and I did it in 2 little waves, but it didn't take very long at all.
Oh, you quit your...
Guys, believe it or not, that pocket claw got it all. There is nothing in that pan. So, the pocket claw does work, and it does a great job. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. It was a great product. As you guys seen, it didn't take long. It was kind of short, sweet, and
Oh, I didn't know you was reviewing me.
well, you're always like that, baby. But the Gold Claw does work. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. So if you guys go over to goldclaw.com, you'll be able to, should be able to pick you up a regular sized pocket claw, which holds about, I'm going to say, about a gallon of material, maybe a little less. And it is bigger than this, which I have outside in my gold pack. So I broke this one out just to do this demonstration today. I should have probably brought the other one in as well, but I don't have it. But the Kenia Gold, you can purchase also at Kenia Gold. And if you want to go over there and get you some of the good gold that I showed you today, go to Kenia Gold and enter product code Shaw, and you'll get a 5% discount. So, would I recommend this product? Yes, I would. Would I recommend the Gold Claw? Yes, I would. So, I hope you guys take it for what it is. I believe in both of these materials and products. With that said, it's in your hands now. So, with that, quit dreaming, get out there and live your dreams, guys. Get some.